I'm sure that throughout the 100,000 odd years of our species' existence, and even before, our ancestors looked up at the night sky and wondered what stars are, wondering, therefore, how to explain what they saw in terms of things unseen. Most people only wondered that occasionally, like today, in breaks from whatever normally preoccupied them. But what normally preoccupied them also involved yearning to know. They wished they knew how to prevent their food supply from sometimes failing, and how they could rest when they were tired without risking starvation. Be warmer, cooler, safer, in less pain. I bet those prehistoric cave artists would have loved to know how to draw better. In every aspect of their lives, they wished for progress, just as we do, but they failed almost completely to make any. They didn't know how to. Discoveries like fire happen so rarely that from an individual's point of view, the world never improved. Nothing new was learned. The first clue to the origin of starlight happened as recently as 1899, radioactivity. Within 40 years, physicists discovered the whole explanation, expressed, as usual, in elegant symbols. But never mind the symbols. Think how many discoveries they represent. Nuclei and nuclear reactions, of course, but isotopes, particles of electricity, antimatter, neutrinos, the conversion of mass to energy, that's E equals mc squared, gamma rays, transmutation. That ancient dream that had always eluded the alchemists was achieved through these same theories that explain starlight, and other ancient mysteries, and new unexpected phenomena. That all that, discovered in 40 years, had not been in the previous 100,000, was not for lack of thinking about stars and all those other urgent problems they had. They even arrived at answers, such as myths, that dominated their lives, yet bore almost no resemblance to the truth. The tragedy of that protracted stagnation isn't sufficiently recognized, I think. These were people with brains of essentially the same design that eventually did discover all those things. But that ability to make progress remained almost unused until the event that revolutionized the human condition and changed the universe, or so we should hope, because that event was the scientific revolution, ever since which our knowledge of the physical world and of how to adapt it to our wishes has been growing relentlessly. Now, what had changed? What were people now doing for the first time that made that difference between stagnation and rapid, open-ended discovery? I'll tell you. The search for hard-to-vary explanations is the origin of all progress. So, in science, two false approaches blight progress. One's well-known, untestable theories. But the more important one is explanation-less theories. Whenever you're told that some existing statistical trend will continue, but you aren't given a hard-to-vary account of what causes that trend, you're being told a wizard did it. When you're told that carrots have human rights because they share half our genes, but not how gene percentages confer rights, wizard. When someone announces that the nature-nurture debate has been settled because there's evidence that a given percentage of our political opinions are genetically inherited. But they don't explain how genes cause opinions. They've settled nothing. They're saying that our opinions are caused by wizards. That the truth consists of hard-to-vary assertions about reality is the most important fact about the physical world. It's a fact that is itself unseen, yet impossible to vary. So, seek good explanations, the ones that can't be easily varied while still explaining the phenomena.